A
Happy
family of
birthday to
four
our
set
sweet
out for what should have
girl.
been one of the
It's the best
happiest
birthday ever.
afternoons of their
Let's eat
lives.
some cookies.
It was the summer of
Dig in, everyone.
1993, and a birthday picnic by the river was meant to become a treasured memory. But before the sun went down, every trace of them vanished. Their car was gone. Their belongings were never found. For 33 years, investigators chased dead ends while their loved ones refused to stop hoping. Then, in the middle of a bridge demolition project, workers uncovered something buried beneath decades of concrete and steel. Something that forced detectives to reopen a mystery everyone believed would remain unsolved forever. But what they found was only the beginning. If you enjoy real-life mystery documentaries, subscribe for more untold stories. July 17, 1993, began like any perfect summer Saturday in a quiet American town. Families filled local parks, children chased each other through the grass, and the sound of laughter echoed across the riverbank. Among them was the Carter family, celebrating 10-year-old Emily's birthday with homemade cake, balloons, and a picnic under the shade of towering oak trees. Mark Carter was the kind of father who never missed a family event. His wife, Lisa, had spent the entire morning preparing sandwiches and desserts while Emily and her younger brother, Noah, couldn't stop talking about opening birthday presents later that evening. Photographs taken that afternoon showed smiling faces, bright sunlight, and a family that appeared to have everything. No one could have imagined those pictures would become the last images ever taken of them. As the afternoon came to an end, witnesses watched the Carters pack their picnic baskets and load everything into their dark blue station wagon. Mark waved goodbye to another family nearby before driving toward the old Riverside Bridge, the fastest route back home. They never arrived. When neighbors noticed the house remained dark that evening, no one thought much of it. But by the following morning, concern quickly turned into panic. Their relatives called every hospital in the county. Police searched highways, rivers, nearby forests, and abandoned roads. Nothing. The family's bank accounts remained untouched. No phone calls were made. No sightings were ever confirmed. Even the station wagon seemed to have disappeared into thin air. Weeks became months. Months became years. Detectives explored every possibility. Had the family run away? Were they victims of a robbery? Had they driven into the river? Search teams dragged the water repeatedly, but every operation ended the same way, with more questions than answers. Eventually, the investigation grew cold. Boxes of evidence were placed into storage. New detectives inherited the file, only to reach the same frustrating conclusion. It was as if the Carter family had simply vanished from the face of the earth. For 33 years, the mystery refused to die. Then everything changed. In the spring of 2026, engineers began demolishing the aging Riverside Bridge after inspectors declared parts of the structure unsafe. Massive cranes surrounded the area, while crews broke apart decades-old concrete that had hidden countless secrets beneath its foundation. On the third day of excavation, one machine operator noticed something unusual beneath layers of collapsed debris. The excavator struck metal. At first, workers assumed it was leftover construction equipment buried during the bridge's original construction. But as more debris was cleared away, the outline of something much larger slowly appeared beneath the dirt. The construction site immediately shut down. Police officers arrived within minutes. Yellow crime scene tape surrounded the bridge as investigators carefully examined the discovery. Veteran detectives stood silently, realizing this wasn't ordinary debris. Whatever had been hidden there had remained untouched for more than 3 decades. News of the discovery spread rapidly across the town. Families who remembered the Carter disappearance gathered behind police barricades, hoping that, after all these years, the mystery might finally be solved. But investigators weren't prepared for what came next. Because hidden beneath the collapsed bridge wasn't just an abandoned object. It was something that connected directly to the Carter family's final known journey, and the evidence waiting inside would force detectives to question everything they believed had happened on that warm summer afternoon in 1993.